Damn it. I actually kind of like when he does it, but I have to dodge it first. Didn't dodge that. Or that. Oh, I was... Man, this is not going too well. So I guess there's a way that if you hit him in the right spot, he just you kind of stun him in a way. Oh shit, I forgot he did that. Damn it! Come on. Come on, is this it? Yes! Woo! Welcome to part 25. Or hello, my name is Cook, and welcome to part 25 of my playthrough of Dark Souls 3. Holy shit, this boss was a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be. But to be fair, these last few bosses have all been taken about at least plus 3 hours. Cinder of the Lord, I wonder what that is. Let me go pick up these 0 souls. I've been taking quite a bit, or a few hours to beat. So why expect this one to be different? So this is not the final boss. So let's see what the Cinder of Lords is. So if you notice, I'm now dual-wielding the dagger. It seems it was efficient. Apparently, or not dual-wielding, but two-handed. It seems like attacking has the attack speed didn't change. Key item. Oh, all these are Cinders of Lord. This is the one I got. Okay, am I supposed to do something with these? And I wasn't really using the shield, so I guess it's better to do this. I thought I did it before, and I thought the attack speed was lower. This looks like a dead end. Let's go back to base. Yeah, there's something there now. So I'm probably going to stick it this way. I did level up some, so here's that. I now have 90 dexterity. Granted, 8 of it is from rings, but you know, still. I've looked at some thief/dagger builds. I probably overkilled it with dexterity. I also learned that dagger builds are maybe not the best build in the game. But hey, you know, this is me. I love daggers. Would you rather build something that's like supposed to make the game easier, or would you rather be yourself and probably have a little more fun? I'll take option 2. And I did.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
Can you tell me where they go?
Ashen One, may I pose thee a question?
Sure, why not?
Has the little Lord Ludleth spoken to thee of any curious matters? I sense that he possesseth some knowledge.
Who is that?
Of a thing once most precious, or most terrible, now lost to the firekeepers.
I don't know who that is.
Pray tell, is it a matter of which I should be apprised?
Okay.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Is that a chair up there? I've been up here before, but I never paid attention to it. It is a chair. Oh!
Well, hasn't it been some time?
Thank goodness I noticed that. I did not look that up. I know it said I looked up some builds, but I didn't look up anything about the rest of the game. God damn, could you imagine? If I didn't fucking do that, I would have been sitting there running around the place for like hours. Like, what the fuck do I do? Oh yeah, you gotta place this thing on this chair. Do I gotta place some other stuff? Oh, okay, I had like nothing. There's like other chairs or things. Am I missing one? So was this what I was doing the whole time? Okay, that doesn't look like there would be one down there. I thought I only had 4 of these. Shit, I went the wrong way. I feel like that's an issue.
All that unkindled.
Oh, you're
and a seeker
actually a
of
person.
yours. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be called. Have a closer look.
Sure.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul.
I hope I wasn't.
Transposition.
That was a bad thing doing.
Extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferred to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Oh, these are stuff I can buy, looks like. Yeah, so hopefully that didn't fuck me over or something. Why are you, like, free? There's, like, stuff that are free. Do you have anything that's, like, useful to me? This is all, like, big weapons. Like, you know, great swords and shit. Oh, that's cool, but it has magic damage. Yorm's great. I mean, Yorm was a big guy. I could imagine what his shield being like. Increased maximum load. Hey, that's kind of cool. Recovers HP with successful attacks. Hell yes! Should I just get this free shit? Probably not. I don't want to cluck my inventory with shit.
Now, do not be away over long. Wait a minute. I need to drop something. Oh yeah, the katana. I upgraded a katana to see if that would be any better. There it is. I like my dagger. Recovers HP with successful attack. I am curious of how much this is, so I'm going to look it up. Because this could be really, really good or really shit. You know, life still in games are just really, it's hit or miss. Most of the time. There are some games that do it really well, but my experience with games, it's really hit or miss. And I like to know my stats. Recovers 30 with successful attack. Oh, wait a minute. Below is a table listing the amount of hits it takes for a weapon to proc the heal effect as short as window as possible. Okay, maybe he's not. It takes like 10 hits with a dagger. Oh, recovers 30 HP with successive attacks. Okay, so it's not. It seems more on the shit end. Oh, I guess it says that successive. I didn't even realize it was. But you know how many successive? Now, does this do something if I put them all there? In here? Maybe something at the top. Back here. Well, hasn't it been some time?
Oh. I got a treatment for my warts again today, and it's starting to get a little sore.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones.
Okay.
All thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness.
So I have to be getting pretty close to the game.
Afore the bonfire's coiled sword. And let the lord's embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Ashen One, may I pose thee a question?
Is it the same question?
Has the little Lord Ludleth spoken to thee?
Uh-oh.
Noble lords of Cinder,
Oops.
the fire fades.
My bad.
And the lords go without thrones.
I can't believe I didn't realize those were like seats or chairs the whole
Surrender
time.
your fires,
Guys, this game probably has some good story to it that I've just totally missed.
air.
Okay, surely there's a final boss, and this isn't like the end of the game. But I'm sure I've missed some really good parts of this game, so it happens.
Let
Maybe.
her grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Okay. Kindle of the first flame. Okay. It's like, wait a minute, I kind of want a weapon. So I'm taking this is the final area of the game. Wait a minute, this, well, I'm back at this place, the base, but it's before stuff happened, I assumed. Is any point? Oh, that part's caved off anyway. Or is this like in the future? Future would make more sense because it looks like it's run down, but it said first. Oh shit. Okay. I was expecting to let it. What the fuck's happened? Man, I should have shelled sell some stuff. Let me do that actually. Then I can go back to like sell enough stuff to get a level. I have a shit ton of stuff. I'm finding that good grinding spot. No, I need to figure out how much shit. So I need 25,000. But that I think I said the port, but it's the Lorith. I think that's how it's pronounced. Castle. You get that bonfire. You go to the right and you kill at night, and you just repeat that. So I mean, there's, you know, I could sell enough of these for that to happen. But I'll keep those. I'll just sell 25 of these. I don't know if I'm going to do a reason why I didn't want to sell those shards, because I don't know if I'm going to do a new game plus run. I won't. I probably would not record that.
For all those held to preserve the fire.
Yeah.
First flame.
But I don't know if I want to do it like just to do
Then
it
touch the
on my
darkness
own.
within me. Take nourishment
'Cause this
from
has been a
these
pretty good
souls.
game. I mean, come on. That I mean, that and I want to like,
Ashen one.
you know, get my dexterity up super high. I mean, I want. I don't know what the max is. I got a funny feeling it's gonna be 99. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's higher than, you know, maybe there is no max. But, you know, I hope there's no max. I'd like to get my dexterity to, like, triple digits. Gotta have my dexterity. Wow, that's just interesting. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. It's like, it's like a bunch of buildings and shit just like thrown against a wall. That's stuck to the wall. I mean, that's what it looks like, I guess. I guess I'm sort of knew what I'm looking at. Are there one? Where are you? Soul Cinder, are you? Are you the final boss? Okay, you have to have multiple stages because you are taking more damage than I thought you would. Oh, no, I'm not dead. Great. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! No, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, there's several bosses that have had 2 parts. Yeah, this is the boss. I take it this is the final boss. Ouch, that backswing. Oh shit. Come on, let me heal. God damn it, this is... Gotta fucking learn another boss now. At least it's not too long to get to him. God damn it, that last boss. The boss that beat at the beginning of this part. What sucked about him, it took like an hour, or not an hour, a minute and 15 seconds to get to him from the bonfire. Come on, 122. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. So I'll probably end up cutting this at some point in time to kind of make sure the video lasts about an hour-ish. I mean, you can look at the time and you see what I've done, but I don't know how I'm going to quite cut this, so... I'll probably share more of my struggles of going through a boss. My frustrations. I mean, this is a game that's supposed to get people frustrated. And the most frustrating parts of this game is learning how to fight the bosses, and I've cut most of that out. Particularly the last boss, holy shit. There was a lot of... I mean, I don't have the cleanest mouth by any means, but... there was about 30 minutes of that before, like, I have to take a break and just, like, do something else for, like, 24 hours. There was a lot of not so kind words said to it. And some probably things that are physically impossible. Particularly when I had the katana. I want to show the katana kind of up his ass. God damn, those slow attacks. God damn it, he just wants me dead. Oh shit. Ouch. Yeah, roll after it. That was like very nice to look at. Yeah, he wanted me dead. It's like, no, you're gonna die, and you're gonna like it. But yeah, I've cut some of my frustrating parts off, not because it wasn't entertainment. It wasn't like, oh, I'm embarrassed that I got back. It's just, I kind of want to wrap this series up a little bit, kind of keep it a little bit short. It seems like this is the end. You get to see some of the fun parts. Ouch. God damn that attack. Ouch. I mean, at least there's flowers in this area. Now I'm dead. I'm usually having this the last few bosses. Basically, I do this for about an hour, get my ass kicked to me. Aside the grind a little bit, look up what his weaknesses is, and maybe a strategy to beat him. Get my ass kicked by him for like another 2 hours. Get frustrated. Take a long break. Play for like another hour and finally beat it. Okay. Shit. Greedy. I mean, I'm making some progress on him. I mean, it's like these fights are just really slow progress. The last one was worse because the brothers, it took forever to make any progress. That first fight I had him, or the second fight where I actually got pretty decent, or the first time I got to the second part, it took me forever to get back there. And that was frustrating. I just feel like I didn't make any progress. At least with the, what the dragon armor do, I feel like there was progress being made. Shit. And even though I died on this time, I feel like, okay, I'm starting to dodge some more stuff. I'm learning stuff a lot quicker. Maybe I shouldn't have put all those points in dexterity. Nah, that's not it. I don't have enough points in dexterity, that's the problem. I need to go grind for 10 hours to get all the points in dexterity. Oh, okay. Dead. I missed timing. I'm still a little bit used to fighting the prince and like, okay, swing twice, or he's always going to swing twice. You know, maybe a chance for a third one. I mean, it takes some time. It takes some time. How long? Okay. Okay, I need to learn how to dodge that attack. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but that was a good thing. Stamina. Well, I have stamina now. Ouch. Oh shit. Figures. Damn. Shit. Oh, I'm dead. God damn it, there wouldn't be a second part. Ugh. I was a little hopeful that maybe there wasn't. I was like, God damn it, please, please, I could be done. And then there's the second part. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a cut here into either A, something interesting happens, or B, well, I guess if I beat the boss, that would be interesting, or but something that'd be entertaining to watch, or be me beating the boss. Because I want to try to wrap everything into this final episode. So, yeah, so the cut will be right here. Oops. Oh, damn it, I thought it was going to be the... Damn it. Tin flask, okay. That's a lot. Oh yeah, so that, yeah, that does 62. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Could have gotten a couple hits on him there. Shit. Oh, it's okay. It was that one. That's fine. God damn it! Stop doing that one. Okay, do not get greedy. Do not get greedy. Shit. I should still be alive. Got him. Woo. That was close. So you might notice I have different armor. I split to some lighter armor because apparently if you have less than 50% equipment load, you roll farther. And it seemed to be better, which I probably should have done for a little while, but... yeah. I think I have officially beat Dark Souls 3. Let me write down the time. If you're curious, it probably took me about an hour and a half to beat him. Maybe 2. I think that's it. Yep. Was this... I didn't realize this was a Japanese game. Or it's just a coincidence that everybody that, you know, that worked on this game with a Japanese name. I didn't realize that. It explained why it was hard. But anyway, this will be the final of my playthrough of Dark Souls. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit on my end, at least my end anyway. Maybe your end too. But I know there's DLC for this game, which I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure I don't have. I might get it in the future and play it. I don't know. I don't think, at least at the moment, I'm not going to go through and like clear up some of that other stuff. I think there's a pretty hard boss. The Nameless Giant or something like that. It's supposed to be really hard. I think I want to take a break from Dark Souls for a while. So this is probably this a decent chance that this will be, you know, straight up the finale of the whole series. I might come back, I don't know. But at least what I've played so far is a really good game. The scenery was beautiful. I can't emphasize how much the designs of the levels and stuff. What theme music it had was really good. A lot of the boss fights were satisfying that you might get your ass kicked to you several times, but you feel like you slowly made progress. Like, okay, this is, you know, I finally learned his set of moves that, you know, oh, okay, if he does this, then, you know, I do this. It took the while to learn some of them, but you know, once you finally learned them and you actually defeat them, you feel it really satisfying. I think this might be the hardest game I've ever beaten, which probably doesn't say a lot. I mean, this is a hard game, but I'm sure that I know there's harder games than this. But a lot of those harder games are platformers, and they're not my thing. But speaking more about this game, there's some Chinese names in there. Anyway, to all these people who actually did the game, whatever country you're from, great game. It might slip into maybe like one of my favorite games I've played. You know, it won't be like top 3, but it's probably top 10. I can see that. It was just a good quality game. There's nothing really to complain about. I mean, those at times it's frustrating and it's during the deal with some of the stuff and you get frustrated and you get mad, but it's kind of the point of the game. It's, you know, those bosses, that's how it was designed. They're designed to do that if you do make that one mistake, it can be, you know, you can be one-shotted, you know. You know, you will, you know, all the fights I had, I made mistakes. I mean, I had to use all my flash for every single fight. But, you know, some of those fights that if you made the wrong mistakes, you're just screwed. You just kind of had to learn, you know, how not to do that. And not be greedy. Oh god, being greedy. That was my weakness at times. That's a lot of characters. I probably missed a decent amount of some of that stuff, but that's fine. I'm okay with it anyway. I don't really have much to say about this. I know there's also a new game plus mode that ups the difficulty, which is kind of cool, and I think it does that for like 5, 6, maybe even 7 new games after this, so that's kind of cool. I like the soul system leveling up, the upgrading weapons. That was pretty cool. They seem like to be a decent amount of weapons and armor. That no matter how you play it, you always have like a, you know, whatever weapon you want to be your main, you have like some options. You know, dagger, you had a few options. Whatever type of sword, your katana or this or that, you always had a few options to do this. And there seems like there's several different ways to play this game. Like, you know, I did mostly dagger with a little bit of bow, and with even fewer katana. I don't think I really even beat anything with a katana. If I did, it was very limited. Wasn't any bosses, I'm pretty sure, but you know, I was mostly dagger with a little bit of bow. I mean, it's a thief, and at times it was fresh. It was hard. That like, oh man, if I would have done this probably would have been easier. But whatever your playstyle is, whatever like your personality and what you want to do, it seems like it's there in the game. Which is, to me, was really cool. I mean, I've played games where there's like shit tons of weapons, but you have like 3 or 4 different ways to play in this. This game seems like there's 10, 15 different ways to play it, and no matter which way you play it, you still have options of what particular weapon you want. Which is, I think, is really good design. I think the people who made this game, everybody that's name has showed down, they've done a really good job of making it feel right. Now there was times where there was, you know, a little bit, you know, bullshits, you know. I don't think I've showed, but there's a couple of these boss fights. Actually, I think some. Maybe there's 1 or twice that happened. That's in the video, but off the video, there's several times you go to a boss fight, you know, you go through the Great Wall, and you take a couple steps in, and the enemy just comes in and just, you know, that was chasing you, hit you through the wall or something. Begin Journey 2 in current state. Journey 2 can be initiated from the shrine in the bonfire if you do wish to begin now. No, I do not want to begin now. Because I might want to go through and do other stuff. Oh yeah, 100,000 souls. See that option? Soon, yeah, Journey 2. So that's New Game Plus. Or at least I would assume. So final stats. Level 132. Put some points in dexterity and vitality. That knocks it up. So I could have some armor, but still be under the 50%. The 50%, like the roll, it doesn't seem to be any faster, but the distance travels does seem to be noticeable. I did sell all of these souls because it didn't seem like, I looked them up, what items I could get from them, and it didn't fit my build. And that get me another level instead of having to grind, because by golly, getting that much required souls was not fun. But yeah, this is the items I switched to. I switched to all the assassin, but I had this. I did have the pants, but I decided to do the bow, which I upgraded to +8. You watched the fight. You saw how when I used the bow, which was actually quite useful. So that's what happened between that cut. Is there anything else I want to say about this game? Not really particularly. I think I'm hooked in this series. I don't know if I'll go back and play the old ones because it would probably feel a little weird. Or at least for me, when I start a series and I don't start at the front and I work, you know, I work start in the back and go backwards, it's kind of weird. The only exception was Final Fantasy, but that's because the game. Some odd reason that worked, but other games I played that, you know, that I do that, I just, Halo was like that. I started with Halo 2 and go back and play the original. I was like, Call of Duty, I started with the third one, I think, and no, the second one. The first one was kind of, and there's some other examples, so I don't know if I'll go back and play the old ones, but I think if they ever come up with more of this series, I think I am like hooked and wanting to play it. Whether or not I record it or not is a different story, but I think I am hooked. My character looks so much better without having, like, you know, I don't know, what's getting all the moisture sucked out. It's kind of how like she looked. I kind of like not being in a fat suit. I mean, this almost looks like a thief. But yeah, anyway, don't really have much else to say to this series. Great game. I suggest if this looks fun to you and if you haven't played it, to give it a shot. It is frustrating at times, but if I can get through it, I think a lot of people can get through it. I mean, it took me 52.5 hours to get through it. It might be 50. I think I left it running a couple hours, an hour here and there. Like I went to go eat or something, and I think one time, yeah, I did that twice. One was about at 45 minutes, and one I think was about 2 hours. So it's about 50 hours. 50 plus hours, I would say. 50, 52, doesn't really matter. But yeah, I would suggest it about, you know, I know I do that for about every other game I've played on my channel. Mostly because I think the videos are more entertainment if I'm joining the game. I partly recorded a series. I got into the game. I was just like, fuck this shit. No, I'm not doing this anymore. And it wasn't because the game was bad. It's just I just got so pissed off and frustrated about the game that I just didn't want to. I didn't enjoy it. Because of certain things. It seemed like it had a really unfair. The hardest was unfair. Like this game, it is hard, but it seems like you. Okay, yeah, the bosses are overpowered and much stronger than you, and it is kind of like a David versus Goliath kind of situation, but you feel like you have a chance, and you're not like when you die. It's not like an unfair thing, even though sometimes it feels like it, but it's mostly because you're not skilled enough. But you have to learn the skill, so. But anyway, I know most of the games, you know, all the games at least so far at this point I have recommended, but this one is up there. I think this has been, other than Resident Evil 4, but that one sort of doesn't count because I played a shit out of that before. And I know I was going to like this game, but I think this would be second at this point in time. It would be. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No. But anyway. I think I'm going to end the series here. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. You probably didn't cuss and get pissed and frustrated as much as I did. Maybe you did because of, you know, the shit I was doing. You know, the equipment or the build or the, you know, stuff. I don't think most characters should have 92 dexterity at a level 132. Even though 8 of that is from rings. I still don't think that's probably the best thing to do. But hey, I did it. You know. It wouldn't be me if I didn't do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. And thank you for watching any part of this. I do appreciate it. And have a wonderful rest of the day.